Met. Most people think vitamin D is just for strong bones, but the truth is much bigger than that. A deficiency in this hormone-like nutrient can trigger some of the strangest symptoms in your body. Things like sudden scalp, sweating, crawling leg sensations, random anxiety, or that instant mood lift from sunlight often point to low vitamin D. These symptoms aren't random or meaningless. They're messages to your body whispering and sometimes shouting that something is off. Most people don't realize they're walking around with low vitamin D and blaming other things for the weird symptoms they feel every day. Today, we're going to reveal the 10 strangest signals your body sends when it needs more vitamin D. Once you understand how vitamin D behaves more like a hormone than a vitamin, everything starts to make sense. It controls mood, muscles, immunity, and brain function in ways most people never imagine. Vitamin D isn't just another supplement you take casually. It's a master controller that regulates calcium, supports dopamine and serotonin, powers mitochondrial energy, and strengthens your immune system. When it drops too low, the effects ripple through your entire body. You may notice bone or back pain that feels random. You may feel weaker climbing stairs or struggle with motivation, energy, or emotional stability. Even that sudden craving for sunlight is your brain predicting the rise of vitamin D before it happens. This video breaks everything down simply and clearly. You'll understand where these symptoms come from and why they show up in such unusual ways. Once you connect the dots, you'll see how restoring vitamin D can transform your health. Most people grew up thinking vitamin D is just the bone vitamin. They believe it only matters if your bones feel weak or if you don't drink enough milk. But vitamin D is far more powerful and acts like a hormone affecting many systems. It's like a master switch, controlling mood, energy, immune strength, brain clarity, inflammation, and muscle function. When vitamin D levels fall, the symptoms are scattered and confusing. You may notice irritability, sweating, muscle weakness, or fatigue long before anything touches your bones. Doctors often miss these strange signs because they don't fit neatly into one category. People end up searching their symptoms, guessing what's wrong, or simply living with discomfort. Understanding vitamin D is the key to recognizing these signals. Vitamin D and calcium are inseparable partners in your health. Calcium isn't just a bone mineral, it's a signaling molecule your body uses for nerves, muscles, and your heartbeat. Without vitamin D, calcium can't be absorbed properly from food. When absorption drops, your body pulls calcium out of your bones to keep your bloodstream stable. This prevents immediate problems, but slowly weakens bone structure over time. Tooth sensitivity, dull bone pain, and back discomfort often appear long before people suspect vitamin D (MERS). People assume aging or joint issues are causing their pain. In reality, this silent calcium robbery can continue for years unnoticed. Once you connect calcium signaling with vitamin D, everything starts to make sense. Bone pain from vitamin D deficiency feels like a deep, dull ache. It's not sharp or sudden, it creeps in and feels like tired bones or a heavy lower back. This happens because your body keeps withdrawing calcium from its own bone stores. Teeth are often affected too. Weak enamel and gum irritation show up when mineralization drops. Even with good oral care, sensitivity can increase when vitamin D is low. Your spine also feels the impact. The vertebrae weaken slowly, causing back discomfort during normal daily activities. Most people blame posture or mattresses when low vitamin D is the real issue. When vitamin D is low, your muscles can't contract properly because they lack calcium activation. The large muscles near your hips and thighs are the first to weaken. Everyday movements like climbing stairs or getting up from a chair suddenly feel harder. People describe their legs as heavy, shaky, or unusually tired. This isn't from lack of exercise, it's a biochemical problem inside the muscle fibers. Calcium channels simply don't open efficiently without vitamin D. Over time, this weakness affects balance, stability, and energy. Many assume it's aging, but strength often returns quickly once vitamin D improves. The change can feel almost immediate. Your brain needs vitamin D to regulate dopamine and serotonin. These chemicals control motivation, happiness, calmness, and emotional stability. When vitamin D falls, these systems become unbalanced. People may feel irritable or disconnected without knowing why. They may struggle to stay motivated or feel emotionally flat. Some even experience seasonal mood dips because sunlight boosts vitamin D. That instant mood lift you feel in sunlight is real. Your brain predicts the rise in vitamin D before your skin even makes it. The emotional effect is powerful and deeply connected to your biology. One of the strangest signs of vitamin D deficiency is excessive scalp sweating. Even infants were historically diagnosed by this symptom before blood tests existed. It happens because low vitamin D lowers calcium and overstimulates the nervous system. Away. When the autonomic nervous system becomes overactive, sweat glands fire too easily. This leads to forehead sweating, night sweats, or feeling hot during simple activities. Many people blame stress or hormones when vitamin D is the real trigger. Scalp sweating is often one of the earliest signs of low vitamin D. You can feel completely normal otherwise and still sweat unusually. Once levels rise, sweating often improves within weeks. Stepping into sunlight can make your mood lift almost instantly. This warm, calming feeling is your brain predicting the rise in vitamin D. The emotional shift happens before vitamin D is actually produced. People with low vitamin D often crave sunlight. Their body remembers how good it feels when levels increase. Even 1 minute outdoors can reduce stress or anxiety. This response isn't random. It's a built-in survival mechanism. Sunlight signals emotional and biological balance. Your brain knows exactly what's coming. When vitamin D drops, your mitochondria's cellular power generators slow down. They produce less energy, leaving you feeling physically and mentally drained. This isn't normal. Tiredness sits low cellular energy. You may wake up exhausted or hit constant afternoon crashes. Thinking feels harder because even brain cells lack ATP. Tasks you normally handle easily start to feel overwhelming. Many people mistake this for stress or aging. But once vitamin D rises, energy often returns quickly. It feels like getting your internal battery back. Hair follicles depend on vitamin D to transition through their growth cycles. When vitamin D is low, follicles get stuck and stop cycling properly. This causes shedding, thinning, or brittle hair. Some people even develop patchy bald spots from immune reactions. Vitamin D helps regulate immunity, so low levels make these reactions more aggressive. The scalp simply can't maintain healthy hair growth. The good news is that many follicles recover once vitamin D is restored. Hair thickens, shedding slows, and growth restarts. Sometimes the fix is far simpler than people think. Restless legs feel like crawling or buzzing deep inside your legs, especially at night. This happens because low vitamin D disrupts dopamine and calcium regulation. Both are essential for smooth, coordinated movement. At night, dopamine naturally dips, but with low vitamin D, the drop becomes exaggerated. The nervous system becomes overactive, triggering involuntary signals. Calcium imbalance makes nerves fire even more. People often blame circulation issues or long sitting hours. But low vitamin D is a major underlying cause. When levels rise, restless leg symptoms often calm down noticeably. Vitamin D acts like a neurosteroid in the brain. It helps neurons communicate clearly and regulates calcium signals inside brain cells. When levels drop, brain communication becomes noisy and inefficient. This creates brain fog, forgetfulness, and slower processing. People describe it as feeling cloudy or mentally detached. Even simple tasks become harder to focus on. Vitamin D also boosts BDNF, a growth factor essential for memory and learning. Low vitamin D means low BDNF. reducing brain flexibility and repair. Once vitamin D resets, clarity often returns. Chronic pain from vitamin D deficiency can appear anywhere. It may feel like joint pain, muscle soreness, nerve pain, or general body aches. Low vitamin D makes nerves more sensitive and increases inflammation. Pain signals become louder than they should be. The spinal cord interprets normal sensations as painful. The entire pain system becomes many blame arthritis or fibromyalgia when vitamin D is the real cause. When levels rise, inflammation calms down and nerves stabilize. Pain often improves in ways people never expect. People with low vitamin D get sick more often and stay sick longer. This is because vitamin D activates immune cells that fight viruses and bacteria. Without it, the immune system responds too slowly. Cold and flu cases rise in winter when sunlight drops. Vitamin D also prevents the immune system from overreacting and creating inflammation. Balance is the key to proper immune control. Sheds. Low vitamin D increases vulnerability and slows recovery. Many frequent illnesses are actually linked to low levels. Restoring vitamin D strengthens your immune defense. Vitamin D supplements can be incredibly helpful when used correctly. Most adults feel best in the range of 2,000 to 5,000 IU a day. Too much vitamin D, however, can create calcium overload in the body. Excess calcium can build up in arteries and organs. High-dose supplements should only be taken temporarily or under supervision. It's safer to check blood levels once or twice a year. Modes. Experts recommend keeping levels between 40 and 60 ng/ml. This range supports mood, bones, immunity, and energy. The goal is balance, not megadosing. If you recognize symptoms like sweating, fatigue, hair loss, or restless legs, it may simply mean you need more vitamin D. The good news is that this deficiency is easy to fix. Sunlight, supplements, and small changes can create big improvements. Don't guess your levels, test when you can, and adjust safely. Your body gives clues long before problems become serious. Listening early makes a huge difference. Your health is an investment, and vitamin D plays a major role in how you feel every day. If this video helped you understand your symptoms, hit like and subscribe. Your next step to better health starts right now. Your body has been sending signals, and now you finally understand them. Those strange symptoms weren't random, they were messages pointing to low vitamin D. And the best part is that it's completely fixable. DA. Before taking high doses, talk to your doctor and get your levels checked. Too little won't help, and too much can cause harm. The right balance transforms your energy, mood, and strength. If this video opened your eyes, tap like and subscribe for more clear, simple health videos. Your journey to better health begins here. I'll see you in the next video.